proprietary or prescriptive specs are the way to go if you have a very specific idea of what you want for your lighting control system. And that's what I ghostwrite for the manufacturers is proprietary specs essentially. And then in part 3, you go over, okay, how do you install? You install by, you know, not energizing until everything's fully, terminated, and all this other stuff. And that's rarely a place where you get spec blocks, because it's just going over like the requirements that the manufacturer has for their installation procedures. But you can certainly put in like, you need to have a certified technician. You can't just start this up on your own. You need to have a skilled integrator. But then also you might have, if you're really wanting a third-party integrator, you might even create a completely separate document specific to integrators. In which case, in part 1, you would say, read the integrator spec as well, because you can't provide this lighting control system without an integrator like Ron or Port Lighting. So, and so those documents work together to really support the project. But it's kind of a well-known thing that contractors don't read these documents when they're putting together their bids, and it's because they are so bloated. They have so much extra language that's not necessary. And so CSI, the Construction Specification Institute, came back with guidance over the last 8 years and said, okay, all of this extra fluffy language, get rid of it. So, it used to be, you want to say, electrical contractor shall provide under these circumstances with this stuff the following, and that language is just so unnecessary to add to your documentation. So they said, okay, get rid of that. Just assume that there's a contractor who is responsible for this requirement because they're reading the document. That's what the document's for. And assume that the contractor that is reading the document is the contractor responsible for the scope that this document is about. So just start with the action. You don't need to fluff it up. Just go, provide this.